We need to talk about something that might just shake up your favorite Netflix thriller. You know Penn Badgley from You, right? Well, his marriage might be changing the way you watch the show forever. Is he cheating? Is it just acting? Let's dive in.
Hey, I'm relationship and intimacy expert Dr. Viviana, and welcome to Pop Love, a show where I take celebrity love headlines, break down the drama, and share my expert relationship takeaways with you. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you click on the bell to get notifications of all my latest videos as they go live.
Okay, so You is coming back for its 5th season this fall, and I know you're just as excited as I am, but here's a little behind the scenes intel. Penn Badgley, who plays Joe Goldberg, actually asked the producers to not film any intimate scenes for season 4. Why would he do that? All out of respect for his wife, Domino Kirk, who he's been married to for 5 years. He has said that fidelity, especially in his marriage, is super important to him. As a result, the show cut down on those steamy scenes we've come to expect. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. Why does it matter if he's just acting? Isn't it all just make-believe anyway? And what about all of those kissing scenes we see in most shows? Does that count as cheating? These are some of the questions that might be popping into your head right now. Here's why this is actually a big deal. It brings up some really interesting questions that matter in every relationship, like what exactly is infidelity? Does it change based on each specific situation? And what about intention? Should that or does intention matter? I need to take a quick break, but I'll be right back.
Don't forget to shop theblueme.com, the trusted destination for clean, intimate care. And don't forget to use my special discount code DRVIVIANA for 15% off when you shop theblueme.com. If you or your business would like to become a friend of the show, head over to poploveshow.com. We're back.
Most of us have pretty strong feelings about cheating or betrayal, but the truth is there's a lot of gray area that many couples don't even think about until they're right in the middle of it. The important thing here is not to assume that your partner's definition of cheating is the same as yours. Take Penn Badgley, for example. He's decided that those steamy scenes, when avoidable, might blur the line for him. Whether or not his wife feels the same way, it's clear he's thinking ahead about how these scenes might impact his marriage. And honestly, the fact that he even brought it up could go a long way in keeping his relationship strong. Then there's Neil McDonough, who you might know from Desperate Housewives and Suits. He's taken things even further. He won't even kiss another actor on screen because he believes his lips are just for his wife. He's lost big roles over this, but it's a boundary he's set for himself. It's funny, growing up watching all of those rom-coms and sitcoms, I never really thought about the fact that these actors are often strangers. Sure, I figured it might be awkward, but could it actually be considered cheating? For some, it seems the answer is yes. And it's not just actors who deal with these blurred lines at work. I've worked with plenty of clients who, after working closely with colleagues, found themselves crossing emotional or physical boundaries, often because they never set those boundaries in the first place. It's something I encourage everyone to think about, especially in situations where you're more likely to blur those lines involving alcohol. I'll be right back with the big takeaways for you and your relationship after a quick break.
If you're looking for the way to get your love life back on track, check out 4intimacystyles.com to learn the key to lasting physical intimacy. Whether you love to read or love to listen to your books, the 4 Intimacy Styles is available in several formats. Maybe you want to digitally dive into the ebook and companion course, or maybe you and your partner just want to take the free quiz to find out what your current percentages are. Head over to 4intimacystyles.com and get serious about your intimate connection. Use discount code POPLOVE to get 20% off your purchase. We're back.
So here's the takeaway. When it comes to infidelity, it's definitely not better to beg for forgiveness than to ask for permission. While it's possible to work through an emotional or physical affair, the scars can last a long time. What you should do instead is learn to predict your partner's reactions and not just assume you know how they'll feel. Like if you know liking someone else's thirst trap on Instagram would upset your partner, just don't do it. Have a conversation early on about what cheating looks like to both of you. Even if you've been together for years, if you've never had this talk, it's time to do it now. To make it easier for you, I've made a list of my must-ask questions to help start that conversation. Head over to Pop Love Show on Instagram and DM the word loyalty, and I'll send them to you. And do me a favor, if you found this episode helpful, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Don't forget to follow Pop Love Show on Instagram and send me all your juicy headlines. Who knows, I might just break them down in a future episode. Check out another episode of Pop Love on my YouTube channel now. See y'all there.